Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence, please. Thank you. Welcome, everybody, to the regular meeting of the Board of School Trustees, Tuesday, May 12th, 2026. Roll call. Hannah had a work obligation. Ross came. He has a child in athletics tonight.
He's coaching.
He's coaching, and we have a quorum, so it's all good. Adoption of the agenda, Tuesday, May 12th. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to adopt the agenda.
Thank you, Larry. Any discussion on the agenda? There is none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Reports, William Tell.
We have been very busy wrapping up the end of the school year. We are completely done with our testing, so all of that is complete, good to go, big relief. We had our triathlon. It went really well. It was cold, it was rainy, but we had a good turnout and the kids loved it. So big thank you to everybody that helped out with that. That was a lot of fun. We just finished up Staff Appreciation Week. It was awesome. We had everybody, a lot of people in the community pitched in with that and helped out. We had a lot of good treats for our teachers, and I think it was a really good staff morale booster. So really proud of that. But besides that, we're finishing strong for the rest of the year. So
I believe it's almost here.
I know it.
Thank you. Tell City Junior Senior High School. Mr.
I don't think Sharon will be your last. What's that?
Will this be your last?
Second to last.
Second to last.
Yeah, Martin did Sharon over big head, but her social studies team, junior, we hosted junior high academic bowl. Here is the first time since I've in 15 years.
Is this for the conference or the state?
For junior high, it's a little bit different. So you just host all the junior highs around. It can be Castle North, Castle South. So it is a little bit different.
This is Southwestern Indiana.
Yeah. And Sharon Noble's team, here she'll get a big head, won first place, and she had. So I said that tonight. So let's give Sharon Noble a round of applause. No, but English was first place, social was first place, interdisc was second place, math was second, and science was third. And it's a lot. So also there's a lot of people that come and volunteer. It's like when you have sectionals or right now there's PAC girls. PAC going on. There's so much going on, and everybody thinks everybody shows up and everything kind of gets. Here's the popcorn's done, Everybody helped. I mean, it was just a good day. I mean, we even had Dan. The same day we had the triathlon. Yeah. So Dan came in, Larry Peter, and Bob Crowline said, "What is coming to help park cars that morning?" They have to, right? They just do those things. Then we had people, there was a few glitches before. We had people come in and help. Wasn't an RN, it was the state's end. So things like that, things just happened and it really went well. And Kelly Holland, did a great job. So that's how I say thanks, because things like this doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen unless people come in, and help out. Same way with prom and after prom. Everybody thinks this happens. You have a committee, they raise money, they show up, they get everything ready, and air conditioning is usually it's too hot, it's too cold, I need dress bag. So things just happen. So it takes a lot. And I want to say thanks to all those people. High school also did a really good job. Math team, social studies team, the fine arts team were all first place. Science was third, English was fifth, and we won PAC. So that's huge. I'm gonna give those guys a round of applause because it is good to win. And that's why we're here for education, right? And they do really well. Seniors will be going to Holiday World this Friday. They're super excited about it. We have finals coming up. We do basically 4 days of finals, 2 days for seniors odd and even, and 2 days for underclassmen odd and even. So which was really cool. It's been a busy few weeks. I mean, we had the junior high dance one night. The next morning we had academic bowl. And the next day we had senior awards and honors, or the honors, high school honors. So I did a shout out to our seniors. They collected $2.5 million for scholarship money. That's huge. That's a lot. It's gonna be a small graduating class. I think there's 88 in that class, and maybe we'll graduate probably about 85, 84. I mean, we don't hand out diplomas, right? They're gonna have to work the last minute. Some of these kids are turning assignments and getting, and this is where we always tell people, this is where we make our money. Let's try to get these kids and make phone calls and get them in here and spend extra time. But for a small class, 2.5 million, that was our highest. Small class was a really sharp class. So, and again, that means the community believes in us, right? Because the money that people put forward, but also these kids are going out and they're getting, money from, obviously IU, Purdue, Notre Dame, U of V, Western. So they're competing on that a lot bigger stage, which now is a national or really world stage. So just all good news. So graduation, Tony usually does really good, shaves and shows up on time. Tony, good job. You have to wear a tie, Tony. Do you want to make Mr. Lacey mad? You don't want that, right? So
Why didn't we have this conversation last year this time?
we did. You listen. Oh, that's right. You were the one last year. Tony was laughing. Tony was like, "I'm about to wear a tie." I was like, "Tony, why would you do that?" But I did hear. I was a little bit sick last week, but I did hear that we had the spring fling. Academic pep rally, and that takes a lot also. It's a great job. Mr. Lacey did get hurt playing slip and slide kickball. They thought he had to get a wheelchair and thought he hurt his hip. So, but again, great time, good time. Kids really enjoy that. So, yeah, that's how I had that you want. So,
Luckily, I live close. I went home and got one. Recovered nicely.
Recovered nicely. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Mr. Ramsey, report from the redevelopment commission. The RDC met last week with Jason Stimler, who assists in reporting TIFs and helps counties set budgets all over the state of Indiana. He taught us, the RDC, a lot about how to modify existing funds, how they can be spent. And as the representative of the school board, I am still trying to convince the RDC to help us fund safety improvements at William Tell and at Tell City Junior Senior High School. Our software is outdated for our secure door system. It's a PC-based system, and we must switch to a cloud-based system. So it's 30 grand that we don't have. So hopefully the RDC board will come through and assist the school with that. The money for that excess TIF fund was collected in Troy Township. So I'm trying to get it spent in Troy Township. It is excess funds. We're also working on paying off the final payment for the Wapaka bonds. It'll do two things. It'll pay off a $1.7 million debt. We'll pay the last bond off. If we pay it off early, it will save Wapaka Foundry possibly around $51,000 in makeup of property taxes versus the bond payments. It'll also save the county about $8,000 in interest. So we look forward to that discussion and seeing if that will go through for the RDC. That's all I have. Communications from the public. There is any? Nope. No. The consent agenda. Do I have a motion on the consent agenda?
Make a motion on the consent agenda.
Thank you, Gary. Is there any discussion?
There is one more resignation that I placed in front of your desks tonight. That's Angela. She's engaged to be married and will be heading down to Paducah. Is that right? Yeah. So we wish her nothing but the best in her new Sylvanhold home. Mm-hmm. In her new venture.
There is no other discussion. All those in favor of accepting the consent agenda signify by saying aye. Aye. The motion carries 3-0. Surplus. None. Old business.
The only item we have on old business is the continued discussion of commemoration. Since we're short tonight, I don't know if you want to push that back to where we have a full board meeting or.
I don't see what it would hurt.
Okay.
Do you?
No. So we'll add it to an agenda down the road. Okay.
William Tell Elementary.
Up first at William Tell, we have some transfers and some hires. Volunteer transfer from Title I to kindergarten in Kayla Finn. First grade teacher recommendation, Jackie Jarbo. She currently runs our on target program. For the Title I teacher that we just transferred, Krista Martin. Digital learning instructor, Seth Wilkerson, that will be replacing Mr. Jarbo in the computers room. The high ability coordinator at William Tell, that's a stipend, and we're asking Stacy Caroline get that. And the last minute 4th grade summer school teacher in Brittany Terry. All those folks are current employees. Ask for your approval on those tonight.
Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to approve all of them as a group.
Thank you, Larry.
Does anyone have any discussion? There is none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries 3-0. Next up, Tell City Junior Senior High School.
We are recommending that Amy Hollanden be allowed to teach one period of psychology this coming school year. She's endorsed, and we can get that as a dual credit class for our kids. We'll be taking her out of her counseling role for that one period and putting her in a classroom, very similar to what we did with Vanessa Ford. So we ask for your approval on that. And then summer school English, with Jennifer's resignation, we've got Caleb Malcolmson coming in at the end of the summer to take on that role. So ask for your approval on those.
Have a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
We had counselors a lot of times teach 1 or 2 classes.
Mhm.
It's not uncommon.
It's not uncommon. I just like to, auditing purpose.
I
This way.
appreciate it,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm just saying that I don't think we're full tax.
No.
What is the interest in psychology? Dual credit.
But it fills the bucket. We're trying to make sure that we keep the 30 for the kids. So, but also high school, and I was always used to junior high, especially high school's a little bit different. You kind of figure out that, okay, this is where everybody can teach. What is everybody's interest? What classes do you want to take? And when they start feeling that, like, okay, we can make a class out of this, we can make a course out of this. It also helps us with pathways too sometimes. Pathways, we have to get that for the second or class. See, like, I'm pretty sure she has a master's in that, and the same way with, you have to have a master's, say, in English or mathematics. You have math, right? And that way you get dual credit, but helps those kids to get a dual credit. She had a master, I think, in sociology, and the same way for that, she has social. So it gives kids a little college class. And again, it's like my son graduated with 3 majors, and most of his friends were accounting. He was accounting, finance, and operations. Most kids at Kelly, they have to go now almost the 5th year. So some of his friends around staff, and they were going on to University of Michigan, Ohio State, or whatever, that 5th year, or staying at IU together, right? This, again, that's out, in 4 years.
He had
also triple major. So, kind of like his old man, he's a real genius.
Let me scratch that from the record.
It's all we have to get.
But thank you for that explanation, Mr. Ramsey, all but the ending. Anyway. Okay, so, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Athletics.
Several coaching recommendations. Assistant cheer coach Haley Wright, assistant cross country coach Fade Andy Hicks, girls varsity soccer Ben Hauser, and assistant soccer Krista Angel, and then volunteer assistant cross country coach in Jill Kaiser. So I ask for your approval on those folks tonight.
Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to accept all of them as a group.
Discussion?
I know 1 or 2 of them, but y'all seem qualified.
Ben has been involved with the youth soccer and has been an assistant and has a soccer pedigree.
You probably got more qualifications.
Yeah,
And
and
some, and I remember when Jill and her whole family ran
Mhm.
cross country.
right.
I know she went for Tulsa.
Anything else? All those in favor of accepting the coaches signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Athletic season passes 26-27.
We have some good news here. Because of a very generous donation from a community sponsor, we are not charging students to attend athletic events. That's going to be K through 12. And the sponsor, who was asked to not really get a lot of praise, said will be an ongoing, recurring kind of commitment to keep the kids coming to these events. So that means that Mr. Lyons can now just offer couples passes basically for guardians, adults, things like that. So adults $215 for a couple, $115 single, and senior discount $170 a couple, $90 single. So I would love to see this pack the bleachers, pack the stands. The track meet right now is already packed, but it's going to be a great thing for Tell City Schools. So thank you again to that donor.
Great, sure. I have a motion.
Make a motion to approve the season passes.
There is no other discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Administrative recommendations, Tell City Junior Senior High School.
Of course, Chris is over at the pack meet running the show.
I wonder
right
why
now.
it wasn't here.
That's why he's not here. And he and Brad have been in lockstep for eons. The school is as much a credit to Mr. Ramsey as it is Mr. Hollander, and I cannot think of a better person to recommend to step into his shoes. I don't know if he can fill them, but if there's somebody out there that can, it's Chris Hollander. I recommend you appoint him as principal of Tell City Junior Senior High School.
I have a motion.
I make a motion to accept Chris Alden as our new principal.
Any discussion? If there is none, all those in favor of accepting Mr. Holland as the new principal of Tell City Junior Senior High School signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Approval of stipends.
We have several stipends that we will be offering over the summer to our staff, just for auditing purposes and having documentation of it. I've got them here. We have stipends, and most staff stipends are $100 for the day to go and attend a training. So high ability professional development, we've got a $100 stipend for that for attendees. Margie Weatherhold's a little bit different. She's been writing our grants for us, Title I, Title II, and the administrative fees within those, we're recommending her $6,000 because these are grants that are ongoing and take substantial amount of time and refinement. And that's not even as much as she could charge for doing those administrative costs for those grants. So I recommend that.
That is paid from the grant.
Paid from the grants, correct, sir. Innovative Schools Summit is June 2 and 3. That'll be a $100 stipend. Claim forms Title II. June 8th and 9th, reunification training for our school safety. The Indiana Department of Education school safety specialist is actually coming down to Tell City, and we are hosting local schools for school safety training. That'll be a 2-day training, and any of our staff that will receive $100 for attending that. 10th and 12th, Case Small Engines training, Megan Hagedorn, once again, $100 a day. Chicago, Illinois, AP Summer Institute for Madison Martin, who's volunteered to take on that role with the exit of Jennifer Williams. July 11th through 14th, New Orleans, American School Counselors Association. Teachers will receive a $500 stipend, $100 a day with claim form. There will be up to 6 attendees for that. Next Tech Computing Foundations, Landon Bartlett will be going to that. CTE Summer Meetup. Teachers will receive $100 for that per day. Math department meeting. That will be for the math teachers to come in, up to 4, and they'll get $100 to come in and align their subjects. We have training for paras. That will be in special needs areas, especially certain holds they can do, those kinds of things. That's in Jasper, so we'll send some people to that. Initial training is the same thing. There's 2 different trainings, those that have had it before and then those that it's new to. So the 2-day is the refresher, the 5-day is the brand new. Get your teach on in Brownsburg. That's a $100 stipend per day for up to 9 attendees. William Tell we'll get to shortly. We're bringing in new textbooks, and there is training for those with Amplify. There'll be up to 44 attendees to that to get our teachers up to speed on all of the new reading curriculum for the state. So that'll be covered by Title II. Early childhood training in autism. We've got some special needs teachers going to that, $100 a day. Certified de-escalation and restraint training at William Tell, 3 more attendees for that. and whole brain teaching, 44 attendees with a $4,000 registration. Once again, this is for our new reading and literacy initiatives. So lots of things to be paid for, all covered through Title II, the grant. So not coming out of education fund, anything like that. And I recommend you approve those today.
I have a motion.
Make a motion to approve the stipends.
Thank you, Terry. A lot going on this summer.
We have a lot of people doing a lot of things this summer, for sure.
It's
More than usual.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
It's an uptick, yeah. We've sent, I know the high school took some teachers to Nashville last year, and I think they went to Iowa, and I only remember that because I said, why are you going to Iowa? But yes, this, sorry, Iowa. You're on YouTube, they're cursing me right now. But this is a big increase for William Tell. They haven't had too many people going out, so.
He was getting tips because he's retiring to the farm, so he went to
Oh, I gotcha.
so he could get some
Yeah.
tips up there.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
I used to live in Milwaukee. I don't know where you got to lie.
All right, all those in favor of approval of the stipend signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries 3-0. Next up, textbook adoption recommendation, elementary reading.
As touched on in the previous motion, we're adopting a new reading series. We were actually able to adopt last year, but decided to wait till this year, get the new admin in, and let them kind of steer the boat. So they are recommending Amplify CKLA. And I sent you guys a link so you could look at that online because there's just tons and tons of information. It is an approved IDOE reading curriculum. It's a 6-year contract for grades K through 6, which is pretty standard. That total is $219,000, $41.48. To go along with that, we're looking at Project Read to correlate with our current programs to create small groups based on skills that lack, and word mapping. So to pay for all of this, we still have $642,355 in our old textbook account. That's what we used to charge parents. State did away with that. We don't collect textbook fees anymore. So when this is gone, new textbooks come out of the new money. That's where the state has put that. That's also where they put teacher raises and pretty much everything else is in that new money.
They kind of told us they would give us some money for textbooks later, but we had
It's just been
confirmation.
It's just been included in the first year they gave us like $152 per student, made it a specific line item, which was, it was good actually, it worked. Last year it was just included in the regular disbursement. So just to kind of put you guys where we're at, this will drop that down to about $400,000. Going forward, we'll have some other decisions to make. But right now, this is totally doable, and in all honesty, it's what you expect out of a full school adoption of textbooks. They're around $100,000.
That's a fee for 6 years or yearly?
It's how much it costs to provide these resources for 6 years. So because there are consumables in that, workbooks, things like that. So you get the textbook and then all supplementary stuff and all of the online things for a period of 6 years.
They expected the textbook life to be 6 years, but the workbooks, et cetera, 5.
They go 1 year. You'll get it as a student and work through it.
And our textbook fund is still in better shape than
A lot.
probably. I would think.
We're in good shape. We're very frugal. So
Okay. Do I have a motion on the,
I make the motion to accept the textbook adoption recommendation.
thank you, Larry. Thank you for explaining everything, Mr. Soto. Is there any other discussion? There is none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Motion carries 3-0. Overnight trip, FFA.
Mrs. Hagedorn would like to go June 15th and 16th to the annual conference at Purdue. It's an activity bus trip. Students have to pay their own costs. They're doing a little fundraising right now. Cover what they can, whatever isn't, they'll be on the hook for. Ask for your approval on that trip tonight.
I have a motion.
Make a motion to approve the trip request for FFA.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries 3-0. Building use, Duncan for Darius.
This is an annual request these days for, in honor of a student, a former Tell City student who's passed away, Darius Watkins. His mom, April, has started a foundation for his memory and for TBIs. And she uses this event to generate funds to provide scholarships. I believe she gave out 2 scholarships and 2 stipends at our awards program to 2 Tell City students. So we're very appreciative of that. She's asked for use of the gym for 2 days to have Duncan for Darius 2026. I'll ask for your approval on that.
I have a motion.
I make a motion.
Any other discussion? If there is none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That motion carries 3-0. We have a policy update, second read.
Correct. We had discussed updating our policy on building use, especially some of the fees associated with it. We had Churchill, and Antrim revise this policy for us. It's been included with first read last month, so we're ready for second read based on the differentiation of the various groups and the charges that will be assessed. Once again, only charges get assessed to basically for-profits and things like that. If you're a not-for-profit or a governmental group, things like that.
This is the second read. We have to approve it now.
Yeah, it'd be a motion to approve.
We'll make a motion to approve the policy.
Thank you.
Discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries 3-0. Continuing facility upgrades.
So just a couple of things to go over with you guys right now. In progress right now, we are replacing the junior senior high chillers. Those were actually thought they were going to be here yesterday, but they got delayed in transit. So they could show up anytime this week. Same with the William Tell cooling towers. The contractor was actually on site looking at the mezzanine units and may actually begin before the end of school. We think we can isolate those and not really impact everybody while they're here. So that's the HVAC on the classroom service units. The cooling towers are on their way. We have secured refinishing the junior senior high school cafeteria floor. If you've been in there, that tile is old and it's peeling up a lot, can't be matched. So we are contracting to put down a skim coat of it, and then it will actually be a concrete stain, and we'll have like the Marksman logo in there. It's going to be pretty cool stuff. I look forward to seeing it. But it'll be very durable, a little bit better than what we've got right now. We had our meeting today on the construction of the Ox Gym and Weight Center. The group is very excited. They're ready to go. We met over in my office to discuss timelines, and they may be moving dirt after graduation as soon as then. The end date that they're projecting is September 27, but it could be before that. That's just the completion date that they had listed. But we had a great discussion today, and the contractors are really excited about being involved. And then on that 2023 bond that we have done the chillers and all those things with, we have about 1.4 million left to do. So I met with 3 different playground representatives while I was at IASBO and looked at some of that. We also have the option to do some LED lighting and of course that parking lot over there. So those are some things that we've got kind of coming up as we go forward to finish out the 23 bond. We still haven't even touched the 25 bond that we're building the gym out of. So, and there's going to be leftovers there to do either HVAC or other kinds of improvements.
How long do we have before we have to spend this 1.46?
We need to be on it within the year, probably.
There is a deadline.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're meeting with people about the playground at William Tell, which
Yep.
is a concern.
Yep.
I know we had some other things. We're still maybe possibly looking at the carpet at William Tell.
Could be the carpet.
Original.
I worry about doing that this year with all the HVAC going in and out.
Yeah, wait till they're all done.
Yeah, it may be something that we wait a little bit on and probably break it up into sections. I'd like to do that first section by the cafeteria. That's one of the highest travel areas. Get that done first and then maybe move down a hallway or a wing and see. But I haven't really even gotten any estimates on that carpeting. That's a big job.
How long will it take them to refinish the cafeteria for it?
They want us off of it for about a month. So we'll do our summer food program here in June and then it will switch to grab and go only.
So they'll wait till after that. Still.
Yeah. Mhm. And then it should be done before we come back to school in August.
All right. Do I have a motion to?
Unless you want,
Put that in
yeah,
there.
unless you want to make a motion, that's it. That's just kind of where we're at. Okay.
I don't need it. Does anybody else need a motion? Kind of an update?
Yep.
Everybody good?
Interesting, I talked to Lecturing, they said, 300 loads of dirt.
Yeah.
Or
To bring it to level out here. Yeah, you wouldn't think it's that low out there, but, and it's always been wet. That's kind of why we built that sidewalk up and those kinds of things.
it's just ton of dirt. Like, how many tons?
I don't know, but
Is it around triaxle 2010?
They're getting it from the airport. So
really.
Such other business may come before the board.
Mr. Ramsey covered a lot of what I want to say. I want to congratulate all of our seniors for Awards Day. We've got a great group of kids there graduating. And then the honors banquet too was packed. We had a lot of kids that are carrying that academic torch forward, and we're very proud of them. Graduation, 22nd. Be here around 6:15 if you would. 6:30. 6:30, Mr. Ramsey gets nervous and we'll start calling you. He left. Yeah, I can say stuff about him now. 'Cause
You only live 2 blocks away.
Yeah. Graduation's at 7, and after that, everybody will be out celebrating. So lots of sports going on. Like I said earlier, Chris is over at Girls Pack right now. Boys is Thursday.
Is he here also?
I believe so. I have to confirm that with Brad. No, I'm sorry. Princeton. Sorry.
So usually we can post one of those.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure because my kid, like half of our track team, is now sick and running 102.5 fever. So it's been chaos in the shoulder house. So, but yeah, lots of activities, lots of sports going on as we wrap up the year. So go Marksman.
I just want to, today, Mr. Matheny passed from St. Paul. Chip Matheny passed today. Really? He was a teacher of mine. I could tell some stories, but those who do know him, what think about him? Just wanted to say
I
that.
taught at the junior high as well. With my teacher.
St. Paul thing.
Here you go.
So I want to mention him, gone but not forgotten. That's all I have. Does anybody have anything else? If there is none, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, folks. Yes, there's plenty of sign. Would you mind signing for Hannah the minutes, Mr. Thomas?